Xin chào, welcome to Pilates with Hannah, and today we will do a Pilates workout to help you to get rid of the muffin top. So we're gonna work all the muscles around your core and also your hips. So when you're ready, just throw on your mat and let's begin. Alright, now let's begin by allow yourself to come to sit along the mat. So I want you to open your legs hip width apart and keep your feet down, press your feet down all the way, your whole hip to the mat. And then pull your belly button in, sit tall with your back in neutral. So we want to make sure we don't arch your back, we don't rise your spine, just really keep it in the middle here. And pull your belly button in, shoulders down, chest open. I want you to inhale and bring your arm to the front, palms facing each other. Now slowly engage your core. Really pull the belly button toward the spine, open your arm to the side, and then come back. We're gonna warm up a little bit before we start the workout. So keep breathing, and it seems like we don't really move around the core and the hips here, but we still work that area because I want you to engage your core right now. So really pull the belly button towards the spine and engage your core as much as possible. And 5 more times, say with your own breath. So inhale, lengthen your neck and look towards the front. 4. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And 2. And 1 more time. And slowly bring it back. Lift your arms all the way up and slowly bring it down. And again, still, I want you to lengthen your spine. Keep your back in neutral, lengthen your neck as well. So we're going to do it 5 more times. Say with your own breath. Keep breathing. 4. And 3. 2. Now last one, and slowly bring it back to the center. I want you to allow yourself to lean to the back. Try to push your chest up and really pull your belly button in here. Now slowly inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, lean backward. So when you bring your arms to the front and lean backward, I want you to drop your shoulders down, far away from your ears, and push your chest up. So try to lengthen your spine at the same time. Really contract your pelvic floor muscles here. Now squeezing your thighs, contract your pelvic floor muscles by imagining that you're trying to stop the urine flow. Very good. Keep breathing. And 5. Come back. 4. Inhale and exhale. 3. Beautiful. And 2. Really engage your core to support your lower back here. The last one. I want you to inhale and slowly come back. Exhale. Hug your knee to your chest. The next movement, I want you to again lengthen your spine, lean backward. You can put your hand on your thighs here. So try to push your chest up, really pull the belly button in and keep your back lengthening, lower back in neutral position. So put your hand under your knees here. I want you to inhale and slowly lean a little bit further. But make sure that you still look forward. So chin your chest a little bit and keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. And 5. Just keep breathing and really pull the belly button in. I want you to feel your core here and really engage your core because it's going to help with your lower back as well. So keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. And 3, 2, and last one. And slowly come back, shake your hips. And you can hug your knee to your chest. Take a deep breath. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, we're going to lengthen your spine again for the next movement. So now lengthen your legs, dorsal flex with your feet and open your legs hip width apart here. Pull the belly button in. I want you to bring your arm to the front again. And now slowly inhale and exhale, reach forward. And then inhale, come back, round your spine, chin your chest, and then drop your shoulders here. We're going to do it 5 more times. Stay with your own breath. I want you to use the core to control the movement. Use the breath to control the movement. And use the core all to roll back to the sitting position. So belly button in and come back, drop the shoulders. And 4, exhale and inhale, come back. Try to reach a little bit further if you can and make sure you lengthen your neck, look down to the mat when you flex forward. And 2, drop the shoulders, and last one. And slowly bring it back. Now I want you to allow yourself to lean backward here. lengthen your spine, lengthen your legs still, and try to, you can see my back is rounding right now, and I want you to push your chest up to really lengthen your spine. So engage your core, really pull the belly button in and rotate your torso to one side. Come back to your opposite side, bring it back to the center. So I want you to do it slow as you can, because the slower it is, the more challenging it is. So keep breathing, go a little bit further if you can, really feel your oblique is twisting, and come back. Engage your core as much as possible. If you want to make it easier, you can always bend your knees and press your feet down, but really contract your pelvic floor muscle and engage your core here. And make sure when you do that, you have to stabilize your hips here. So press your sitting bones down to the mat. Only your torso rotating and moving here. Your hips stabilized, your legs are stabilized here. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale to the other side. Come back. And 4 more times each side here with your own breath. Keep breathing to the other side. 2. Engage your core as much as possible. The last one. To the other side. And slowly back to the center, hug your knee to your chest. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. Now the next movement, I want you to allow yourself to put your hand behind your hips here. Now close your elbow to the back and put your shoulders far away from your ears. I want you to inhale, make sure your fingers point towards the front, and slowly bend your elbows here, lean backward. Again, I want you to push your chest up, engage your core, lengthen your spine, and look towards the front. Now inhale, lift your heels up, activate your feet and plantar flex here. So inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, come back to the other side. Engage your core as much as possible. So every movement starts from your hips. We work the hip and the core really hard here. So keep breathing. I want you to try to bring your knee a little bit higher, and then come back to the other side. 8 more times each side. Here with your own breath, and use the breath to control the movement. Beautiful. In 5, contract your pelvic floor muscles. 4, belly button in. 3 more times here. To your left. 2. And last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale to the other side. Exhale, come back and hug your knee to your chest. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, now the next movement, I want you to allow yourself to lean on one side here. So put your forearms down, shoulders on top of your elbows here. Now lengthen your legs and keep your feet down. So flex one foot in front of the other one. And I want you to really pull your belly button in. Your hips here, not forward and not backward. Just really hip on hip and stay balanced and stay stabilized here. So pull your belly button in. I want you to inhale and lift. Bring your hand behind your head. Now lift your hips as high as you can. And I want you to slowly rotate your torso to the front and then come back. So engage your core and always make sure your shoulders far away from your ears. Pull the belly button in. We're gonna do it 7 more times with your own breath. Beautiful. And 6, squeezing your thighs, belly button all the way towards the spine to support your lower back. Very good. And 4, inhale, come back. 3, 2, the last one. And slowly bring your hips down. Now I want you to inhale and slowly lift your hips up and bring it down here. Make sure your shoulders not make any tension to your ears here. Just really push it down towards the hips. And again, inhale, lift, exhale down 10 times in total. So we have 8 more times. So with your own breath, keep breathing. 7, 6. Really put your shoulders down and lengthen your neck here. Belly button in. 4. Press your whole forearm down to really engage your core. Feel your hips here. Try to reach your hips as high as you can. Beautiful. And 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. 2. The last one. And slowly bring it down. You can allow yourself to lie all the way down and use your hand to support your head. So, hand in front of your chest. Put your shoulders far away from your ears. And I want you to inhale, lengthen and bring both legs to the front of the mat here to make it easier for balance. Now engage your core as much as possible, shoulders far away from your ears. plantar flex with your feet here. I want you to try to bring your one leg just above the hips, and now try to bring your bottom leg up and then slowly bring it down. So really engage your core here and keep breathing. If you're a beginner or if you just want to make it easier for balance, you can always put your arms down and rest your head on your hand here. So we're going to do it 6 more times, so with your own breath. And 5, 4, activate your feet. Every movement starts from your hips here. 3, belly button in. 2, and last one. And slowly bring it down. Now I want you to engage your core and lift both legs up at the same time and then come back. So again, press both hands down to the mat and belly button all the way in. Try to lift as high as you can without moving your hips, so your hips are stabilized. And engage your core as much as possible. Your torso is stabilized. Only your legs are moving up and down. When you really feel your obliques working here, and your belly button all the way in to support your lower back. And 4, 3, 2, and last one, lift and slowly bring it down. Very good. Now I want you to allow yourself to lean on the other side to do side kick series on the other side here. Now again, I want you to inhale. We're going to do side lift first. So put your forearm down to the mat and one foot next to the other one. Just flex with your feet. Make sure your shoulders on top of your elbows here. Now you bring your hand behind your head, and I want you to really engage your core. Now lift the hips as high as you can and start to rotate your torso to the front and then come back. So a couple more times, so with your own breath, and belly button in as much as you can to support the lower back. And 7, 6, really engage your core. Try to flip as much as you can to feel your oblique here. 4, 3, and 2 more times. Make sure you use your whole chest, not just your arm or your elbows to go to the front. And last one, and slowly bring your hips down. Now I want you to inhale, and from here lift your hips as high as you can and bring it down. Inhale up and exhale down. And 8 more times here. 7, 6, belly button in. And 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and last one, and slowly bring it down. Now allow yourself to lie all the way down on the mat and hands support your head. The other hand in front of your chest, and again, just plantar flex with your feet here. Keep your hip on hip, not flexing forward or not lean backward. Just really engage your core and stabilize your hips here. Now inhale and slowly try to lift one leg above the hips. Now I want you to find a balance spot here and try to bring the other leg up and down. Keep breathing, and 8 more times, so with your own breath. 7, 6, and 5, 4. Really stabilize your hips and belly button in. 2, engage your core, keep your shoulders far away from your ears. And last one, and slowly bring it down. Now again, you can bring your arms down and rest your head on your hand here. Press your both hands down to the mat and lift both legs up at the same time and bring it back. Inhale up and exhale down. Engage your core as much as possible. So we're going to do it 6 more times, so with your own breath. And 5, try to reach as high as you can. Really feel your oblique here and stabilize your hips when you bring your legs up and down. And 3, 2, and the last one, lift and slowly bring it back and allow yourself to come to all 4 position. Shoulders on top of your head and your wrist, and tuck your feet, open your legs with the part here. I want you to inhale, imagining that you have eyes on the elbows, so rotate the eyes to face each other. Now inhale, lengthen your neck, put your shoulders far away from your ears, and lift your knees up and slowly bring your hips from left to right. Come back to the other side. Inhale and exhale to the other side. I try to go as deep as you can, as far as you can, but really make sure that you stabilize your shoulders, your torso here, so only your hips move from left to right. Very good. Keep breathing. Really bring your belly button towards the spine to support your lower back here. Engage your core. And 6 to your left, 5 to the other side, and 4. Inhale and exhale. Come back. 3. Very good. 2. last one. And slowly bring it back to the center. Now you can sit up and rotate your wrist a little bit and then reverse. Now inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. Now the next movement, I wanted to allow yourself to come to own position again. So shoulders on top of your wrist. And if you want to have more support for your wrist here, you can always make a fist and make sure that the eyes on the elbows try to rotate to face each other here. Now I wanted to inhale and lengthen one leg to the back and to the other side, come to full plank. So engage your core and inhale slowly, lift your hips and then bring it down and then lift and down. So make sure that you engage your core as much as possible and try to lift your hips as high as you can. So 5 more times with your own breath. Lengthen your neck and make sure you look down to the mat. Keep breathing. And 5. Engage your core when you do that. Don't arch your back. 4. Try to lift as high as you can. 3, 2, and last one. And slowly bring it down. Come to try pose. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, and now the next movement, again come to full plank. And now I want you to lift your hips as high as you can and shift your weight to the front, bring your hips down. So inhale, lengthen up and exhale, bring it down, shoulders on top of your wrist. Keep breathing here with your own breath. We're going to do it 6 more times. And 5, 4, belly button in, 3, 2, now last one. And hold it here. I wanted to allow yourself to keep the shoulders far away from your ears and lift one leg up and slowly bring it to the side and then come back to the side and bring it back and try to do it 5 more times with your own breath. So really engage your core, belly button in. 4, 3, 2, now last one, open and slowly come back to the center, leg down to the other side, lift and open and bring it back. So 5 more times with your own breath. Keep breathing. And 4, 3, 2, now last one. And slowly bring it down. Come to try pose. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. Now you want to allow yourself to come to lie all the way down on your back. So make sure that you bend your knee and keep your back in neutral position here. Now arms along your body. I want you to inhale, press your feet down 1 foot distance from your heel to your hips. Open your legs hip width apart. Now tuck the tailbone forward and try to draw your hips as high as you can. Now hold it here, chin to chest and look towards your knees. Lift your heels up and bring it down. 10 times here with your own breath and keep breathing. 9, 8, belly button all the way in. 7, 6, and 5, 4, very good. 3, 2, and last one. And slowly draw your hips all the way down. Lift your legs up to 90 degrees and keep your knees 90 degrees, your hips 90 degrees. Activate your feet. I want you to inhale and slowly bring one leg down to the mat without changing the angle on your knee and then lift it back. Inhale to the other side and exhale, come back. And when you do this, I want you to make sure you keep your back in neutral position. So engage your core as much as possible. We're going to do it 10 times each side. Keep breathing. And 9, to your left, 8, to the other side, 7. Make sure you engage your core as much as possible. And 5 more times with your own breath. Keep breathing to the other side. 4, inhale and exhale to your opposite side. And 3 more times here. Really engage your core. Try to keep the same angles on your knees always. Make sure you keep it at 90 degrees and your hips 90 degrees. Really feel your lower abs here. And 3 more times each side here with your own breath. 2, to the other side, and last one to your opposite side and slowly bring it back. Now I want you to allow yourself to lift your head and your shoulder off the mat Use your hand to hug one knee to chest and lengthen one leg to the front. Activate your feet here. Press your back down to the mat. Inhale and exhale, switch to the other side. We're going to do it 10 times each side. And I want you to use your hand to pull your knee towards your chest a little bit more and try to lengthen your leg all the way to the front. So keep breathing. 8, 7, 6. Belly button all the way in. And 5. Try to lengthen. And always make sure you keep on fist distance from your chin to your chest. Lift your chest a little bit higher and really pull the belly button in. Keep a firm, stabilized core here. Stabilize your hips. Press your hip down to the mat. And 3 more times each side. Lift your chest a little bit higher to really feel the core is working and burning here. And last one. And slowly bring your head down. Hug your knee to your chest. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. Now the next movement, I want you to allow yourself to keep your arms along the body and lengthen your legs up to the ceiling. Activate plantar flex with your feet here. Now inhale and slowly bring one leg down and exhale up to the other side. Now make sure that you always keep your back in neutral position when you bring your leg up and down here. With your own breath, keep breathing to the other side and come back. The lower your legs are, the more challenging your lower abs is. So keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Activate your feet and try to lengthen your leg all the way and then bring it back with control. Really squeezing the thighs, belly button in, and try to contract your pelvic floor muscles. Beautiful. All at the same time. That's how challenging Pilates is. You have to really engage your core and engage all the muscles at the same time if you really want to work your whole body and make your hips stabilized. Beautiful. And 5 more times with your own breath. Inhale and exhale to your right. Come back to your left. And 4, 3. Belly button in. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale to the other side. And last one. And to the other side. And slowly bring it back. Hug your knee to your chest. Inhale deeply to your nose. You can rotate your ankle a little bit if you need to. And reverse. Exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, very good. Now I want you to allow yourself to open your arms to the side and bring your legs up to 90 degrees here. So press your whole arms and your shoulder blades down to the mat. Now keep your hips 90 degrees and your knees at 90 degrees here. Activate your feet and bring both legs to one side. And then come back to your opposite side. And back to the center. So we're going to do it a couple more times with your own breath. Really pull the belly button in and feel your upper leg is twisting. Engage your core as much as possible. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Very good. I wanted to do it 6 more times here, each side. Really engage your core and keep your knees at 90 degrees. Pull your belly button in and really press your shoulder blades down to the mat. Engage your core as much as possible. And 3. Make sure you only bring your legs to the point that your opposite shoulder blades still down to the mat. And last one, to the other side. And slowly back to the center and bring your legs down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Now keep your arms along your body here and I want you to bring one leg up to 90 degrees. Now press your opposite foot down to the mat and make sure you keep your hips stabilized and balanced here. Now draw your hips all the way up as far as you can and slowly inhale. Bring your leg down without changing the angle on your knee and then come back 10 times with your own breath. And 9. Belly button in. 8, 7. Make sure you press your whole arms and shoulder blades down to the mat. 6 and 5. Engage your core as much as possible to support your lower back here. 4, 3, 2. Squeezing the thighs if you can and always keep your foot activated. And last one. And slowly bring your hips down. Press your opposite foot down and lift your the other leg up to 90 degrees again. Now inhale and lift your hips as high as you can and slowly bring it up and down 10 times with your own breath. Keep breathing. 9, 8, 7, belly button in, 6, and 5 more times here. Inhale and exhale. 4. Contract your pelvic floor muscle. Try to reach your hips as high as you can, and 2 more times with your own breath. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And slowly draw your hips all the way down. Shake your hips. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. Now I want you to allow yourself to lengthen one leg to 45 degrees and to the front, and then the other leg to 45, and bring it back. Lengthen and bring it back. Engage your core as much as possible. We're going to do it with your right side first. So really make sure that you keep your back in neutral position. If you feel like it's a little bit hard to keep it, like your back starts to arching, you can lift your leg a little bit higher to 60 degrees or even all the way up to the ceiling if you can. So engage your core. Inhale and exhale. The lower your leg is, the more challenging your lower abs is. So really engage your core here. Stabilize your hips. We're going to strengthen your hips here and your abs. Beautiful. And 3, 2, and last one. Try to bring your knee towards the chest a little bit more and slowly bring your legs back. Shake your hips. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, lengthen your opposite leg here and then bring your leg to the front and lengthen and come back. So a couple more times, stay with your own breath. Really make sure you keep your back in neutral position and pull the belly button in. So make sure you always feel the core here. If you feel like it's too easy and you don't feel anything on your core, please lower your leg even more. So really listen to your body to decide the position of your leg. Keep breathing, and a couple more times. Really engage your core. Keep back in neutral, and 3 more times. Stay with your own breath. 2, the last one, and slowly bring your legs down. Shake your hips. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, very good. Now the next movement, I want you to lift your legs up to 90 degrees here and open your arm to the side. Press your whole arms down to the mat. Now inhale and slowly open your legs to the side without changing the angle on your knees again. Lengthen your leg, come back and close. Inhale, open, lengthen. Exhale, come back and bring it back to the center. Engage your core as much as possible here. And 5, 4, 3 more times. Inhale and exhale, come back. 2. Now last one, open, lengthen, come back and close, and bring your legs down. Shake your hips. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, very good. Now I want you to inhale and try to do a little bit challenge here. So lift your head and your shoulder off the mat. Now I want you to use your hand to support your head. Open your elbows wider and really put your shoulders far away from your ears. Now bring one knee to chest and then slowly lengthen your leg to the opposite side. So bring your chest to the opposite knee here. We do crisscross. Exhale, reach. Inhale, come back to the other side and bring it back to the center. Open your elbows wider here. And 6 more times. Stay with your own breath. 5. Beautiful. And 4. Contract your pelvic floor muscles. 3. Try to reach a little bit higher. 2. And last one. To the other side. And slowly bring it back to neutral. Hug your knee to your chest. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. Now I want you to allow yourself to lengthen your legs all the way up to the sky again. Hands along your body and slowly dorsiflex with your feet. So this time slowly open your legs to the side and then bring it back to the center. Engage your core as much as possible and belly button in here. Inhale, open, long. And now I want you to inhale and lengthen your legs, dorsiflex with your feet here, and slowly bring one leg down to the mat. Bring it to the side, and then bring it back. And lengthen. Engage your core as much as possible. And lift. 5 more times with your own breath. Keep breathing. Inhale up. And exhale or you can just reverse the breath. Inhale down to the side, exhale, come back to the center and up to the sky. We're going to do 5 more times with your own breath. To your opposite side. And 4. Belly button in. 3. Contract your pelvic floor muscles here. To the other side. 2 more times, stay with your own breath. And last one. To your opposite side and slowly come back. The last one to the other side to make you balance on both sides. So bend your knees down, press your feet down, shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, very good. Now I want you to allow yourself to lean on one side to sit up. So bend your knees here. And I want you to lengthen your neck and really engage your core. Now slowly you can bring your hand behind your hips, close your elbow to the back and press your feet down to the mat. Inhale and lift your hips up. So make sure that you engage your core, put your shoulders far away from your ears and look towards the front here. Now inhale and slowly I want you to lift your heel up and lengthen your leg and then come back to the other side. So the most challenging of this exercise is you have to stabilize your hips and keep them really balanced. Try not to lift your hips up higher on one side than the other one. Just really contract your pelvic floor muscle and engage your core, lengthen and squeeze in your thighs. Put your shoulders far away from your ears here. You can soften your elbows a little bit if you need to. You're going to do it 5 more times with your own breath. Now, if you want more challenge, you can just always lengthen and don't have to slide your foot down. Just lift it off the mat and lengthen to the front and then come back to the other side. We're going to do it 5 more times with your own breath. 4, 3, belly button in to the other side. Really engage your core here and put your shoulders far away from your ears. 2, and last one. And slowly bring your hips down, hug your knee to your chest, inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. Now I want you to allow yourself to really lean backward and open your chest up. Really pull your belly button in, hand behind your knees here. Engage your core, lean backward and find a balance spot here. So lift your leg up to 90, your lower leg parallel to the floor and to the other side as well. Find a balance spot to sit here on the sitting bone. Now I want you to engage your core, try to push your leg up and really pull the belly button in. Try to lengthen one leg arm up to the front and to the other side. Engage your core here and slowly bring one leg down. Come back to your opposites and bring it back to the center. We're going to do it 8 more times each side. Here with your own breath. 7 to the other side and 6, belly button all the way in. Contract your pelvic floor muscle and really squeeze in the thighs. Beautiful. And 4 more times. Stay with your own breath to the other side. 3. Really put your chest up and keep your back lengthening. 2. And last one. And slowly bring it down, hug your knee to your chest. Very good. Now I want you to inhale and allow yourself to come to on 4 position here. Put your shoulders far away from your ears and eyes on the elbow, rotate to face each other, tuck your feet. Now inhale and slowly lift your hips as high as you can. Keep your feet together and try to push your whole feet down to the mat. If you cannot, just try to walk a little bit forward. And if you still cannot, just totally fine. Just really listen to your body. Now inhale and lift one leg up, dorsal flex with your feet and soften your bottom knee here. So make sure that you don't lift one hip higher than the other one. Just really keep facing down to the mat here. Now start to make a little pulls here. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it down to the other side. Soften your knee, lengthen your leg, dorsal flex, and make a little pulls again. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it back. Alright, now from here, I want you to bend your knees down and sit down as far as you can. So really listen to your body again. And then lengthen your hips up. And exhale down and lift. And 10 times with your own breath. Belly button in. 9. Engage your core as much as possible. 8. 7. Really squeeze in the thighs, contract your pelvic floor muscle. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And lengthen and slowly come to try pose. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Shake your hips a little bit, and now I want to allow yourself to sit up, lengthen your spine here. We're going to do a little bit cool down before we complete for the workout today. So open your arms to the side and rotate your torso to one side. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale to the opposite side and back to the center. And I want you to lengthen your spine, shoulders far away from your ears. Keep your back in neutral and belly button in. And 3, to the other side, 2, the last one, to the other side, and slowly bring it down, shoulder rotate and reverse. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. I want you to rotate your head 2 rounds in total here, slowly with your own breath, and reverse. Every time I'm stretching, Bird's like, I know you're almost done, and so come and pet me and slowly bring it back to the center. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And that's the workout today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell to see notification so you can see every time I upload new video, and I do daily videos. So hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.